One of the biggest confusions in business today is this. People use the words branding, marketing, and sales as if they mean the same thing. They don't. And misunderstanding this is one of the biggest reasons many businesses struggle to grow today. Some companies focus only on sales, others obsess over marketing tactics, while others endlessly they talk about branding. But the truth is, these three things play very different roles in business growth. And when you understand how they work together, something powerful begins to happen in your business. Your business stops feeling like a random collection of different disjointed activities, and they start functioning like a system for attracting, convincing, and converting people into customers. So in this video, I want to break down the real difference between branding, marketing, and sales in the simplest way possible that even a 5-year-old will understand. Let's start with branding. Branding is the most misunderstood of these three. Branding is not your logo, neither is it your color palette. It is definitely not your Instagram or Facebook feed. Branding is about purpose and perception. It answers two critical questions. Why do you exist, and what should people associate you with? Branding builds trust. It shapes how people feel about your company, your product, or even as a person, as an individual personal brand. Now, think about it this way. Branding takes a long microscopic view. It defines identity. It attracts people who resonate with your values and your perspective. It fuels loyalty. In other words, branding sets the stage, prepares the ground for marketing and sales. Before someone ever buys from you, before they click on your ad, before they respond to your message in the DM, they already have a perception of you, and that perception is your personal brand. In other words, it's your reputation. The next one we're talking about is marketing. If branding sets the stage, marketing builds the bridge. Marketing is about promotion and communication. It takes your brand and puts it in front of the right people. Marketing drives engagement. It creates demand. It also positions your offer in a way that makes people develop interest. Unlike branding, marketing usually takes a mid-term view. So with marketing, you're trying to attract prospects, people that are ready to buy, people who may become customers if they really get to understand the value that you provide. So marketing will include things like content, campaigns, email, advertising, physical and online events, and of course social media. If branding answers the question who you are, marketing answers why people should pay attention to you. And to the third piece of the puzzle, sales. Sales is where the action happens. Sales is about conversion, turning interested people into committed people, turning prospects into customers. Sales generate leads, increases revenue, and it focuses on short term. This is where conversations happen, negotiations, proposals, and closing deals. So if branding attracts people and marketing attracts prospects, sales attracts customers. People, prospects, customers. Sales fuels urgency and it drives actions, and ultimately it closes the deal and brings money into the business. Now, here is where many businesses get into trouble. They try to use sales to solve a branding problem, or they try to use marketing to solve a trust problem. For example, if people don't trust your brand, no amount of marketing will fix that. And if nobody knows that you exist, your sales team, you're going to struggle. So growth happens when you bring the three of them together. Branding builds trust, marketing creates interest, and sales converts demand. That combination is what creates momentum in your business and increases cash flow and your bottom line. So here is a simple way to remember this. This is what I want you to live with in this video. Branding shapes perception. Marketing creates attention and sales drives actions. When these three aligns, something powerful begins to happen in your business. Your business stops chasing customers and it starts attracting them naturally. If you're building a business, a personal brand, or trying to grow your influence online, understanding this difference will change how you approach growth entirely. And if you want to know how to build $1 million personal brand, this video here goes into the strategy to build a very powerful personal brand. Also, you do well to subscribe to my channel if you want to hear more about LinkedIn strategy, personal branding, thought leadership, and how to turn your expertise into visibility and opportunities. I will see you in my next video. But in the meantime, stay legendary. Feels when we're falling.